Guys, what's going on? John here, the Supplement Advisor. So here today with a review on Defiant Unleashed from Muscle Force. So firstly, a massive thank you to Next Level Supplements for making this possible. Guys, they are a South African online retail store that do stock some really high-end international imports. And obviously, I think in 2023, we're going to see a lot more high-end products coming through from them. So a big shout out to them. And they also have other Muscle Force products in stock. So we're going to talk about this one right here. But firstly, before that, guys, I really appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button. And let's make this channel grow. This has to be one of my favorite pre-workouts of all time. Definitely in like a top 5 list for sure. Why? Well, we're going to get into that. But firstly, let's get through the supplement facts real quick. So, nice thing about this 30 servings per container, which is like literally unseen these days. Normally we get a 25-20, but to see a 30 serving container, really good bang for buck straight off the bat. So I really like that. So get into the formula right now. L-citrulline malate 2-to-1 ratio, 8 grams. This is a really great dose. Helps with obviously pumps, performance, and to see it at 8 grams, nice, impressive. Next up, we got your beta-alanine 3.2 grams. Clinical dosage. Beta-alanine helps with performance, recovery, and also is a lactic acid buffer, so it keeps lactic acid away prolonged amounts of time, which obviously influences performance. And then you got your choline tartrate at 1 gram. Oh, I love that. I love that right there. Choline tartrate is great. Not only does it help with your mental focus and fortitude, but also there is some studies to show that it helps with fat loss too. So a really great ingredient. And nice thing about choline is that it really mixes nicely with stimulants to get the most out of it. And then you got your, okay, well, this is a clinical name for caffeine. Forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Methylhexanthine anhydrous, 450 milligrams. Obviously putting it there. I know why they put it there. Maybe, don't know, maybe to get past customs, I'm not too sure. But Endurelac in this mix, from what I've read, it helps the effects of stimulants last longer. So this is obviously in here to give you less of a crash and more prolonged energy. So that's there. And then next you got your Rea Gerensis at 250 milligrams. That's a high dose, guys. Normally we see Rea Gerensis, well, supposed to be at 150 milligrams, but 250 milligrams is really high, and obviously compounded with caffeine. This is a potent one, bro. This is not something to mess around with. So 250 milligrams there, and then you got your N-acetyl tyrosine, 250 milligrams. Now I do have a bit of gripe against N-acetyl tyrosine. To me, it's not as effective as the tried and true of tyrosine. And also 250 milligrams is very low, so that can definitely be improved. I think if we saw a gram of tyrosine, this would be even better. Facts. And then you got your 2-amino, 200 milligrams. So this is obviously your DMHA. High dose once again, guys. Normally we see that around 100, 150 milligrams, but 200 milligrams plus the Rea Gerensis plus caffeine anhydrous at 450 milligrams. So this is a very hectic formula, guys. No cap. Right, then next up we got your theobromine, 100 milligrams. This helps with intensity, another stimulant in here. And you got your octomine hydrochloride, 100 milligrams, again, stimulant. And then lastly, you got your huperzine A, 1% at 200 micrograms. Again, that is higher than the usual dose, which is around 150 milligrams. So guys, this is just a powerhouse stimulated all-in-one product. It's got everything, literally. It's got for focus, it's got for extreme energy, it's got for performance, just pumps as well, just everything. So it's a really complete product in my opinion, and it works really well. So let's talk about flavor. I got the grape limeade, and to be honest, guys, this is a really nice flavor. I was pleasantly surprised. I think last time I got this, I don't know what flavor it was, I didn't really like it. I think it was like a blue raspberry. But this grape limeade is really good. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. It does taste a bit chemically, but it's a lot better than what I had before. So really surprised, and you do get like you know some grape in there, and you do get some like a lemon. So really enjoyable flavor, surprisingly. So flavor gets 8.5 out of 10. And obviously the most important part is why you guys are watching. How does this work? Why do I rank it so high? Guys, firstly, this stuff is really hard hitting. If you're not used to stimulants, this will, really knock you hard. So my advice is, if you're not used to stimulants, you're not a stim junkie, just probably stick with half a scoop. Half a scoop is a good amount anyways. Even half a scoop is better than most pre-workouts out there. Facts. So that is put aside, it's a very strong pre-workout. Now the energy is super long lasting, and intensity is through the roof as well. So that's what I like about this product. You know, every time you're going to take it, you're going to switch your balls off, and that's a fact. So this stuff hits really hard. And what I like about it too is that you're in the zone, you're focused, you know, you don't feel like it's overkill, which I like. It's just enough for me. It's just enough. Like, I don't want to use anything else. That's how good it is, and I love it. Pumps are really good too. Can be slightly better in my opinion. Maybe the addition of something like your glycerol might be, you know, a consideration, maybe, or maybe some other like novel compound like your maybe 7 or some nitrates or something like that, just to elevate that pump a slight bit more. But with that being said, guys, if you're looking for a hardcore pre-workout that's big bang for your buck, this one right here, factoids, this one right here really works well, and I love it. What I like about this too, guys, something I didn't mention, is that there's no theanine to kind of bring down the effects, which I like. The only gripe I would say is that there can be a bit of a crash on this. So yeah, just the nature of the beast, literally nature of the beast. But for what it does and the workouts it gives you, absolutely sublime and phenomenal. So for me, score 9.3 out of 10.